Do you want to know when to call an emergency plumber? In this video, I'm going to tell you when you need to, and we're going to do it in 10 seconds. Hi, I'm Roger Wakefield, Lead AP, the expert plumber. Welcome back to another great video. If you've not been here before and you want to learn all things plumbing as a homeowner, a real estate investor, or a new home buyer, please hit the subscribe button now and ring the bell so you don't miss out on anything. Okay, so you want to know when to call an emergency plumber. The truth is, you never want to call an emergency plumber. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm going to give you some reasons that you will need to call one, but let's back up before that, before it ever gets to be an emergency. You should know in advance what plumber you want to call. And the reason I say that, you want to have time to look at their webpage. You want to have time to find out what they do. You want to have time to find out what their specialties are. You want to have time to check out their reviews. Are the other customers that use them happy with the services that they get? I'm going to tell you some reasons here in a minute, but the truth is, you never want to call an emergency plumber. You want to call your plumber. Now, what I'm going to give you is the emergency reasons that you may want to do it. Number one, if you think your house is flooding, if you've got a water leak, you've got water spraying in your house, and it's something that you cannot control and cannot stop. If you'll watch one of my other videos, we've got videos on how to shut off the water to your house. And if you've had problems like this, please leave them in the comments down below. Let us know what kind of problems you've had. Shutting off the water to your house is something you should know how to do. To be honest, it's something everybody in your family should know how to do. So if you've got a water flood, the first thing you want to do is stop the water. Go out, go watch the video in advance. That way you know how to go out and do that. The other emergency reason that you may need to call a plumber is if you have sewage backing up. So there can be multiple reasons for that. Your sewer could be backed up, and it could be backing up in your house. And this is something that you want to stop and get taken care of as quick as possible because of the health issues from raw sewage coming up in your house. There's different tricks here too. Check outside in advance. Make sure you know where your two-way cleanouts are. That's probably going to be one of the questions that the plumbing company calls, or the plumbing company that you call is going to have. So you need to know where your two-way cleanouts are. Now here's a little trick. If you've got plugs or gem caps on top of your two-way cleanouts, instead of letting the water back up inside your house, if you'll take those caps off, if it is stopped up between your two-way cleanouts and the street or the city tap, wherever it is, if you'll pull those caps off, your sewage will come up there. Now, don't get me wrong, you're going to get toilet paper, you're going to get poop, you're going to get all kinds of fun things in your flower bed, but would you rather be cleaning up your flower bed, or would you rather be cleaning up your master bathroom, or maybe even your bedroom, depending on how bad it gets? So you've got different options. Know where everything is in advance. Know your plumbing system. You will want to call a plumber if you have an emergency and you have flooding and you need that line fixed, and chances are you will. You will need to call a plumber if your sewer is backing up into your house and it's emergency and it's something you need to get taken care of. Now, I said there were a couple of reasons. When your sewer line gets stopped up, it may be out in the city main. Check with your neighbors. Ask them, hey, are y'all having any sewer problems too? Because city mains can get backed up too. The third reason you may want to call a plumber is if you don't have any water. Now, here's another thing. If you're familiar with your meter and how it works, go out and open it up and look at it. Did your city water get cut off? Is it cut off for your neighbors too? Maybe the city's got a problem and they're trying to take care of it. So there's a lot of different reasons that you may need to call a plumber. And I don't want to say an emergency plumber. Know your plumber in advance. Make sure it's a plumbing company that you know. Make sure it's one that you like, and make sure it's one that you trust. I've been in this industry a long time. There's a lot of people out there I wouldn't trust calling them into my house. So make sure you know who you're going to call in advance. Now here's two reasons you may not want to call an emergency plumber. If you can shut the water off and stop the flood, remember, if you call a plumber after hours, there's going to be an after hours fee. As a business owner, it costs me more money to get a plumber there at night because now I have to call him at home, wake him up, get him to your house, and take care of your problem and get him back. So it's going to cost me more money. He makes overtime. you're going to have to pay that overtime. The other reason you may not want to call a plumber or an emergency plumber, after hours, it's harder to get parts. Every truck cannot stock every single piece of plumbing material that may be required to do a job. Now, don't get me wrong. Our trucks are stocked pretty well, but it's impossible to have every brand of faucet, of cartridge, tap valve, everything that there is. And when things go wrong in the middle of the night and you've paid somebody a lot of money to come over there just to tell you they're not going to be able to get the part till tomorrow, that's a good reason to maybe not give them a call. There are reasons to call a plumber. My most important advice, know what plumbing company you're going to call before you ever need them. That will give you peace of mind. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up. Or even if you didn't, let us know in the comments down below what we can do or what videos we can make that you'd like to see. Please check out some of the other videos here on The Expert Plumber. And if you hadn't done it yet, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on anything. And we'll see you on the next video if you don't get flushed.